just going to get right into it because I run my mouth too much. I think those data centers are concentration camps. Yeah, that's what I think. I really believe that. City-sized buildings, multiple throughout every state, using up extraordinary amounts of resources, water being the main one. Trump stating loudly that he'll be running for a third term, and that is highly unconstitutional, but everything that man has done has been pretty much unconstitutional. He's a 34-time convicted felon, although those are crimes convicted on, dealing with money. He has been accused of sex crimes and pedo accusations, and he is indicted on racketeering, conspiracy against rights, and federal election interference. But he's running the country, and he plans on running the country for another term. Of course, that's going to cause some issues. Anyways, basically, if you don't follow the program of these deca billionaires, or don't follow along with the agenda of 2030, meaning you don't want to give up your private property, you will own nothing and be happy. Remember that? If you don't want to get the chip implanted. Also, think about the fact that you literally have to pay a subscription for everything now. They are wanting to charge you $200 to $300 a month to work from home. You already pay the utilities. You already pay the rent to rent that house. How do you feel like how do you feel like it's something that you should be charging somebody because they want to work from home? Hey, what else? And the cashless society. Remember that? Yeah. So they can track each and every purchase made and tax you however they feel. And then there's other nuances that goes along with having a cashless society. They can block you from your access of your funds, right? You can be hacked and all of your money just stolen. What if the apps or grid goes down? Then how can you buy food or anything else, AI is running everything, and robots are literally replacing us. And we are training AI. Every time we use it, we are literally training our demise. I know I said it before. Also, these 15-minute cities. Now, when I grew up, there was, in Jacksonville, Florida, there were 4 major hospitals. I literally live next to 3 hospitals in under 15 minutes from my house right now. I have 4 grocery stores, 2 Walmarts, 2 Publix. They only give you 3 minutes to run your mouth. But anyways, like I was saying, I grew up in an era where we had 4 major hospitals in the entire city of Jacksonville, Florida. Okay. I literally live next to 3 hospitals right now in my neighborhood. I have 3 hospitals in my neighborhood right now. Why? I have 4 grocery stores in my neighborhood. Everything's under 15 minutes away. Walking distance. Why? Why do we need 4 grocery stores? Why do we need 2 Walmarts in the same area? Literally. I have 2 Walmarts and 2 Publix right next to me. Yeah. What about the insect diets that are being forced on us? Earlier this year, they were saying that if you get bit by some tick now, that you will be deathly and severely allergic to red meat, so you couldn't eat red meat anymore. How convenient. How convenient. Right around the time when they were saying that we're going to start eating bugs, right? So basically, I'm missing a ton of other foolishness that they want us to abide by. And if you choose not to abide by the New World Order, you'll be placed in one of those camps, aka data centers. I don't think those are data centers at all. There will be pandemonium for sure. I honestly believe that will be the beginning of the Third World War. Yeah. This Iran situation, I think this is it's just a ploy. But I really believe by 2030 exactly, yeah, that's going to be the start of the New World War. They'll all be safely tucked in their bunkers, and we'll be out here fighting for our lives. Why do you think they don't care about the water being evaporated for these centers? Because you'll be in one. Think about it. Now, remember, everything sounds crazy and everything's a conspiracy until it's proven truth. Okay? It's just my thoughts.